Over the past 24 hours, we've probably had one of the most intense gaming moments in the streaming world. It's a combination of just everything that's happening. And I think one of the most surprising things is Mixer just coming out and basically saying, we're done, right? So the platform shuts down in a month, just 30 days from the time of this talk, which is 6/22/2020. Mixer will be gone.
I don't know whether that is a big news. If it's that big of a news that people tend to make it as, because no one really gave Mixer a high chance of success of defeating, in a way, Twitch itself. At least I wasn't one. I know there is a lot of people that they hoped that it's gonna work and Twitch finally is gonna have a competitor, but directly giving like a lot of hope in a way that is gonna change the future. You gotta be a dumb one to believe that one. No one can defeat Twitch, neither even compete even slightly. The same way that a successful streamer always stays successful no matter what happens and no matter what he does in the future. He may kill his channel, take a break for a month, come back, 100k views. He came back, guys, let's go all watch him, right? That happens so many times. Once you find a success, you will always have success. And Twitch is one of them. I feel like Mixer itself, when it came out like a year, 2 or 3 years ago, it was like a small streamer like myself trying to grow from zero and attempt to beat the big boys, the boys that we call Twitch. It will never happen. You can still hope that you will get somewhat somewhere, but that's not gonna happen in reality. That doesn't work that way. No one can beat it and no one will leave Twitch for any good or bad reason, and now it was officially proven. Like I always knew it. I checked Mixer because of curiosity, and I was very curious to go over there for like a month or so to just check the things that you can do, the extensions, like experiment, right, chat? That's what I wanted to do, and I did it for like a month. I've seen it all, I've tried it all, I came back, and here I am. Mixer never had chance in my eyes to even slightly do anything, no matter who was behind, if it was Windows or Microsoft or whatever. You can never have an opinion about something if you don't learn or try. Same with me when a lot of people come to me and they're like, why are you giving your opinion about World of Warcraft? You almost never played World of Warcraft. And I said, because I learn things, I watch things, I do research. Doing research and having a lot of knowledge about different topics is basically the greatest tool, especially as a streamer. It allows you to form opinions like myself that I'm doing right now, just because I learned and I studied for many, many hours and many, many years to learn. I said on the stream about a month ago or something, when a topic came out, I don't remember the reason or how that conversation was spiked, but I said, Mixer will die in 2 years. Assuming that the contract of Shroud and Ninja will last for 2 years. Because they went over there for money, got the money, when the 2 years passed, they were going to come back to Twitch. That was the plan. If no one out there saw that coming, then I don't know what I'm gonna say to you. It was Captain Obvious over here for me. They signed the contract for 2 years, they got a bunch of money. Officially now we know that Ninja got like 30 million for 2 years and Shroud got 10 million for 2 years as well. So I said Mixer will die in 2 years when Shroud and Ninja leave. Well, to my surprise, that came way earlier than I thought. Because I knew for sure by buying 2 streamers wouldn't change anything. As I said earlier, I went to Mixer to try it out myself and see what is there for me to keep me around or not. In that case, it was nothing for me to stay over there. It was missing a key element for me to choose a streaming platform. Diversity in video games. I'm not talking diversity on the streamers, I'm talking about diversity in games. Meaning, I wanted to stream creativers, giving you an example of a free-to-play random that no one knows and no one plays, right? If it was like 50 people watching it on Twitch, it will be 100% zero on Mixer. Gives me the motivation to not do the move and go over there being a variety streamer. It was more like a niche streaming platform, which only like the top 10 to 15, not even 15, the top 10 games that we all know that they always get updated because a new game comes out. So the one that used to be 10th, now it's not, that changes. But the top 10 games that are on Twitch will always be over there on Mixer. I had no interest into covering, neither creating any content or reviews or anything like that within those top games. That's now what I do. I started 4 years ago covering games that no one knew, and I started streaming just because of that reason, to show to people games that they don't usually see. I am different in my own way, and I do my own thing by covering unknown pretty much games. Mostly survivor that no one really cares, but it's very niche into the survivor genre that you won't find at all on Mixer. And that was the reason why I was like, okay, I checked the website, I'm done, let me go back. The reason why I mentioned this is because Mixer went and bought 2 streamers that they are doing niche streaming, which is the top 10. So where is the diversity? It will be even better to go pay 10 million streamers $1 to come to your website and bring diversity to your streaming platform, instead of paying 2 people 10 million or whatever is the amount. Just giving you an example just so you can understand. Mixer needed diversity, and what they did was a big mistake and a huge waste of money. Them trying to buy the top 2 Twitch streamers to their platform and expecting a success was the stupidest mistake they could ever do. It's not the big streamers that make Twitch big. It's the many more small ones that bring 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50 people over to the platform. We all know Summit. He brings 10, 20, 30,000 people. Yeah, where is the rest of the millions, though, that they are watching Twitch on a daily basis? Lurking on my channel that I have 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 3. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it is. That was a big mistake. If you gave me 1,000 to come to your platform, I would say yes. Yeah, just 1,000. And then you can go to other streamers like myself, that they are small ones and decent ones, to come to your platform for just 1,000 for over a year. Like, 1,000 a month, blah, blah, blah. You do the math. Let's give you an example. I would say 100% yeah. And probably you will have a better success than having 2 people for 2 years and expecting a different outcome. Nonetheless, let's continue with the video. I just wanted to give my own opinion before I, continue with the video, just so you can understand where I am and the way that I'm thinking.
Facebook has released this public post, and it says that they are offering Mixer partners the opportunity to move to Facebook partners immediately. But let me talk about first why Mixer is gone, okay, and what the decision was made. So we had Phil Spencer, the head of Mixer.
Why he's gone? Diversity, numbers, money. The actual reason before he says is basically because they invested an X amount of money. In this case, it was 40 million, including maybe other broadcasters, smaller ones that they were paying subscription, so on, wasn't keeping up with the amount that they spent. So they thought, if we give 40 millions in 2 years, we also have to make 40 millions in 2 years back. And what they saw wasn't what they expected. They started actually going down, negative, not up. Expectations, reality, new.
Some of you may have heard that a creator named Millie worked at Mixer and raised some very concerning issues about the way that Black people are being treated at Mixer. And Phil Spencer, who effectively is like the spokesperson for Mixer and running it, made it very clear that this is not the reason that Mixer was shut down. From a business standpoint, I'm going to make it very clear to you in a moment why I think that's true. And
it does not make sense for an entire streaming platform to shut down just because of 1, 2, maybe 3, 5 people came out and said, hey, they are racist. It's not a reason, right? That is just not. They're gonna get backlash. They're gonna get drama. They're gonna get shit. All of the negatives. Not a shutdown. This is not a shutdown reason. Probably they gave like a 6-month period. I don't know how long Shroud and Ninja were gone, but I feel like 6 months growth expectations, something like that.
Light blue is Mixer. Dark blue is Facebook. The period of time is the 2017 to 2020, basically present day. This is an amazing graph. It tells us everything we need to know about what's happening here. So Mixer, over a period of 3 years, grew.
They got to their peak, which their peak was like, whatever is this number over here, 41 millions, I guess.
Facebook has 2 billion users, right? Those are just users that are on the platform that are using the thing anyway. So when Facebook...
I know where he's going to go to. That is actually pretty true. So think about it as Facebook having their Facebook, which in Cyprus, Facebook is, our browsing, our social media website, while in America, UK, whatever you want to say, it's like Twitter. For us, Twitter is our Facebook. Facebook, it's the go-to. My mom, my dad, me, everyone is like Facebook. That's what we do. Outside of Cyprus, they use Twitter. Like in other cultures as well. Like if you compare it, I think Facebook is way above Twitter for many, many, many countries. So it has a lot of daily users, including ourselves. Mixer, on the other hand, started from the absolute zero. You can also say that Mixer didn't start from the very, very zero, because they also have Microsoft and Xbox and all of that. They could have spread their wings in a different way and reach audience that Facebook and Twitch couldn't via the Microsoft or whatever other ways that they could bring people. That's pretty interesting though. Facebook is way bigger than anything else in the world pretty much.
If you can pull users from Facebook that use Facebook onto a Facebook stream, that's a much easier transition. They never have to leave the website. You have total control over that platform, right? So that is why you see this kind of exponential growth. And it's no coincidence that the two things that are growing the most and the fastest, YouTube and Facebook, are also the two places that have the largest endemic audience.
Yeah.
Right? So Facebook has an enormous audience. YouTube...
It's basically both of them the biggest browsing websites in the world. You want to watch a video, Google is going to send you to YouTube, YouTube to YouTube, and so on and so on. If you're on Facebook, voila, you just go through your feed. Oh, live stream, click. It's just way easier.
YouTube has an enormous audience of people that already watch videos. Facebook, enormous audience of people that already consume the platform and watch videos. So transferring over to streaming makes sense. And you're going to see this theme going forward, and it's one of my central arguments as to why YouTube is better positioned than Twitch is in the long term, because Twitch does not have that endemic audience. Twitch doesn't have an audience to pull from anywhere, and Mixer didn't either. Yeah. So Mixer,
I mean, they have like the concept.
What are they going to do? Are they going to pull like Grandpa on Windows 10? That's like, watch Shroud on Mixer.
As I said, they could have done a lot of things. Having some sort of an autoplay comes with the Windows, like a little thing, click here to watch live, or something like that. They could have done it in so many different ways, same way that Steam does it. If you go to Steam, open up a game, if there is someone streaming that specific game that you are trying to buy, it's going to start autoplaying. Autoplaying is a great tool to use because it attracts people, it increases your growth, your audience, it just shows more, even though it might not be real, like 100% real.
Users that are using Windows and users that are using Xbox Live are not going to convert in the same way endemically as people are going to convert on Facebook and YouTube.
True.
You're just not going to have that happen.
It's not.
So as a result, Mixer is kind of stuck in the water. What Mixer has to do is they have to take a normal user from somewhere else and they have to convert that user into a Mixer watcher. And that is hard to do. This is one of the biggest problems that Twitch has, right? Is that they have to convert users over from these other platforms onto their website, and you have to get them into the emote culture, into like the watching streamer culture. It's a high amount of onboarding and education to get a Twitch user set up, and it's hard for that Mixer too. It's much easier if you eliminate a lot of that friction by already being on the website and already training them endemically, and YouTube and Facebook can succeed at doing that. So Microsoft saw these stats and is aware of these problems, right? These executives at the top level know everything that I do and more. And they saw these problems and they said, there's nothing going on for this website. So then what's the easiest way to cancel this out? Well, we should do a partnership with another platform, and we should transfer those people over so we can give them some opportunity.
I don't think it went that way. I feel like the growth that they wanted as Mixer to happen to their website wasn't really happening, and the money that they invested, it wasn't going that well. So instead of complete shutdown, they've decided to do a merge. It was either the merge or complete shutdown. It wasn't, how can we grow our website? Oh, let's go merge. That's not really, it's like them going down and they're trying to figure a different way for them to go down less painfully. You know what I mean? Facebook is gonna do good. Not that good. A lot of people, they're gonna transition back into Twitch, but a lot of people that really don't like Twitch, they're gonna go Facebook and YouTube. Mostly YouTube, I think. Transitioning someone from Twitch or Mixer to Facebook is not gonna be easy just because of how, in my opinion, unfriendly the website is when it comes to streaming. Because I'm using Facebook on a daily basis and I haven't found a single streamer. Like, randomly just browsing, streamer. It didn't really happen. Of course, I'm not 24/7 on Facebook browsing. I just go check my messages and I leave. So I cannot give really my opinion. It's just, I'm not very familiar with Facebook. Although I'm more familiar with Mixer, I'm not familiar with anything else other than Mixer and Twitch. I wouldn't go.
Follow the freaking Devin Nash gospel, like written on the freaking like the mountain of wisdom. Diversify, okay? Diversify. You got to be on YouTube. You got to be on Instagram. You got to be playing that game because you're.
I was ready to say that. Basically, what I wanted to say is if you are a streamer, Twitch, Mixer, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, if you don't diversify yourself in different platforms, by now, if you haven't uploaded any content anywhere else while live streaming, then it's your fault. Yeah, Twitch might shut down tomorrow. Will that affect my stream? Nope, at all. Because I'm spread around like an eagle. I have over 1,000 YouTube videos, and if things go down and Twitch shut down, YouTube is my second option, is over there. If YouTube goes down, then I have my stream. Diversify. I started uploading stuff on TikTok. Go around, start uploading and creating content and spread around different platforms. Something that a lot of people said was never put your eggs in one basket. Always spread them equally in a different places. And that actually makes a lot of sense for cases like this. I've been around for 4 years and it took me for a while to do it, but from the day one that I started streaming, you go to my YouTube channel, there is a video over there from my very first streams that I ever did. It's over there. I knew it from the start that I had to upload YouTube videos. I might not be as big as I would love to be, but it's over there. I diversify myself. I learned. I know YouTube videos. I have my way of doing things over there. If one shuts down, then I got my backup. I will never go away. These streamers on Mixer, if they didn't diversify themselves, then oh boy, you gotta start from zero, brother. I hope you learn now. I hope you learn from your mistakes. Upload YouTube videos. I have a lot of friends on Twitch that they don't even have a link to their YouTube channel. They don't even have a YouTube channel. And I'm like, what are you doing? I got over 1,500 YouTube videos uploaded over there. Doesn't matter if it has 0 or 1 or 100. Some of them have 80,000 views. Ta-da! You know? What the hell are you doing?
Oh, I get partnership instantly because getting Facebook partnership is already very easy.
Don't choose because of money. Choose of what is best suited for your content. If you are mainstream, you do mainstreams, yeah, don't go to Twitch because it's flooded. Top 10 games on the list is flooded, there's too many. If you're looking for more diversity, hey, Twitch is a great place. If you are looking to do more like let's plays and playthroughs and of different games, kind of like what I'm saying about Twitch, YouTube will be great as well. Especially if you do short streams, if you don't do big streams, if you do like 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of streams, that's your time, go YouTube. It makes sense. For me, it wouldn't make sense to go to Facebook unless I'm already invested into Facebook by doing, I don't know, like Instagram short videos or TikToks or whatever is your content. If you are like in the creative genre, let's say, if you are more like doing paints, doing anything else that doesn't really have anything to do with games, go to Facebook. Makes sense. Go over there. There is moms and grandmas and pups that they're over there watching YouTube videos how to cut the hairs of their dogs. That makes sense.
The way you should think about it is, okay, what is going to be best long-term for my brand in terms of my goals and what I want to create, okay?
Stay on Mixer. Continue advertising your new platform. Think what is the best decision for you based on what I said and he said. Do the wise decision, go to the right platform and start creating content into different places. Remember that.
For all the people that are going from Mixer to Twitch, and I think the reason why we're not going to see a lot of the larger Mixer streamers move to Twitch would absolutely be the wrong decision, in my opinion, because you are moving over to a platform where you have zero following and you are now in a place that is the most saturated market possible with the lowest chance of growth possible. That is a bad situation.
Unless you already have a decent amount of concurrent viewers, let's put it that way, on a daily basis, then you are more than set. You are so better than me that I'm trying to grow a stream from zero for many, many, many years. If you come to Twitch and you already have people, you are in a good place. You are in a better place than me. Because I cannot convert anyone. Because that's what I have. Trying to convert my Twitch to YouTube and YouTube to Twitch and do the cycle. I stream, they watch me, I make a YouTube video, they watch it. It kind of works, alright? It works. If you are a small streamer over there and you want to move to a different platform, that's when you think, where is the best place for me to start from zero? If you are already successful over there, you should go to Twitch because you have future already. You are doing well.
If you move your whole audience over to Twitch, it's going to be real difficult.
It's going to be.
It's going to be a real tough game. And I don't think that...
If you have my viewers that they fucking follow me anywhere I want, even when I started streaming on Mixer, they went ahead and make an account on Mixer. 10 people, bro. That was my audience on Twitch. Woofty went to Mixer, started watching me over there. If I can do it with 10 people, I don't think it's that hard for dedicated regulars to go from Mixer to Twitch. Don't make it such a big of a deal. But if people don't follow you there, that means are not your regulars, are not your core audience, your core community. That means you bring no value to that individual. So he's not going to follow you. Which in that case, good. Numbers mean nothing if there is no real connection between each individual viewer. That's how I see it, but I'm a small streamer. I value each and one of them individually for different reasons. I cannot speak for a big streamer. I'm just giving my thoughts. Yeah, I made a fucking Mixer account because of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are the core.
And this is what I think I would do if I'm in this situation. I would go to Facebook.
I
would stream for 90 days exclusively under Facebook. And then I would start multi-streaming to Facebook and YouTube. Because so when you are a Twitch partner, you are exclusive to Twitch. And they're one of the only platforms that does this for all of their partners.
Or affiliate, same thing.
So if you are on Twitch, your only option is Twitch as a partner. But if you are on Facebook, you stream for 90 days there exclusively, and then you move to multi-streaming Facebook and YouTube, and you build your brand in both places. You accomplish the diversification. You're posting. Also, by the way, you can also syndicate videos across from Facebook to YouTube in real time as well. So you can post all of your videos on your Facebook page that you can also be posting on your YouTube. So all the content you create effectively gets doubled across both platforms, and you have the exposure of both audiences. I think this maximizes your chance for success. By syndicating all of that content, you're exposing yourself to double the audience, and simultaneously you're maximizing your chances, because if you don't do well on Facebook but you do better on YouTube, you can make that transition instantaneously.
I will never agree into people saying multi-stream is a good thing, because personally, even though in a logical mind will say multi-streaming will bring you more audience, it also brings a lot of confusion. If you don't have a lot of people and you have like 5 people on Twitch, 5 people from YouTube, and 5 people on Facebook, most often a lot of people watch the chat. And if you see a streamer responding in a comment without saying actually the question out loud, usually takes the people away, because it's like, this guy is streaming 3 different platforms, I don't see the comment, and he's just responding into people that I don't even know what they ask for. Depends how run you stream. You could possibly run a successful multi-stream in different platforms and do what I exactly do, saying all of the questions out loud and then giving your answer, which is not easy. That also allows me to have a lot of lurkers that they don't even need to have the quests or the chat even open, because they hear me saying the question out loud. It's more friendly to lurkers and all of that. But overall, it will do more harm to you than actually help you. It depends on the size of your audience. If you have a lot of audience and your chat like goes fast, yeah, probably multi-stream will work, because anyways no one can see the chat how fast it goes. But again, it doesn't make sense for you if you have a fast chat and a lot of people to multi-stream at all. So in any case, I don't see a benefit, a proven, tested by different people to actually work. It is speculations based on logic, not a factual fact. Hey, multi-stream is better. Hey, multi-stream is better. Did you try it with 10 different people? Did you calculate? Did you? You didn't. It's based on you thinking that it's a good idea, even though you haven't tried it yourself ever. That makes sense? The mature answer will be try and see how it works. It might be good, it might be bad. Who knows? That is my advice, but it's up to you to decide depending on your content. You cannot say multi-stream, go multi-stream, because it actually might harm you more than it help you. Do the decision yourself. Don't get, oh, because that streamer said that, I'm gonna do that. Because I've seen it so many times and I'm like, based on what? Because a random dude said something. It's my job over here to guide you towards the right direction of thinking, not the right decision. I'm not gonna give you the final idea. Do that. I'm just making you think for yourself. People influence other people, sometimes for bad and sometimes for good. I've seen it everywhere and got fed up by this shit.
I think Facebook is very dedicated to their gaming platform, and I don't think it's going anywhere. Capturing 5% market share may not seem like much to you guys outside of the business world, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Especially when you have an entrenched competitor like Twitch, which is like, we have been here since 2012, and like, this is our house, man. Like, you can't come in. When you come in and you take 6% of their market share in a year, that's pretty freaking impressive. That's good stuff. Right? So Facebook has a lot of indications of being a pretty healthy platform, as much as people sleep on it.
But for what content, though? It's Facebook gaming. We're talking about gaming, or are we talking about Facebook live streaming? That gurus and whatever shit goes over there and they live stream random stuff. Like, what is the actual content over there? Looking at the numbers doesn't say anything. If the audience themselves watch no gaming content, will make no sense for you to go over there, right? Learn what is inside there, depending on your content. Because I really don't know what Facebook live streaming content is about. I don't have the knowledge. I didn't do the research.
The Facebook gaming directors and the YouTube directors report directly to Google's CEOs. In fact, Susan is the CEO of YouTube.
That's
so
crazy.
Google thinks it's important enough to have a CEO in that position, right? But Amazon has a CEO of AWS, for example, or
Amazon and Twitch kinda like together, but split. I got my own thing. I'm selling products. I got my own thing. I'm doing live streams. But hey, let's work together. But two individual. What he's saying over here about Google and YouTube are kind of like one by the same people. And so with Facebook as well, probably. So that's what he's saying, that the fact that Twitch and Amazon is kind of like two individual things that they are working together, but they are still two different. Nothing stops Amazon to drop Twitch and Twitch stay by itself. If a situation like that happens, then Twitch might drop because of money, monetization, subscriptions, Twitch Primes, blah, blah, all of that.
I am always an avatar of a diversification. I differ from some other content creators in this way, and I differ from some other people, but those people are wrong, and I'm right. Diversification is the end-all, be-all, no matter what. You always want to be diversified. That's the end of it.
So he is saying diversity, pretty much, diversify different platforms, blah, blah, blah. That's the fact. It's not my opinion. It's a fact, which in this case I would say, yeah, always. Diversity, it's a fact. It's good. Now, how you do it, multi-stream or just create exclusive content individually? I'm doing my live stream, I cut my stream, I make it into a YouTube video, I upload it on YouTube, I have diversity on 2 platforms. Meanwhile, I share it on Facebook. That's 3. You diversify. Multi-stream is being live on multiple platforms at the same time, which, in my opinion, it may harm you than help you, just because of confusion and blah blah blah. It could be a lot of things, but that's his opinion about that. That's my opinion about that. But we can both agree on diversity, and no one can say anything else about it. Fuck diversity. Twitch is a mega streaming platform, and if anyone leaves Twitch and goes to any other streaming platform, you are as dumb as fuck. Simple as that. Depends. If you are a successful Twitch streamer, it makes 0 sense for you to go to any other platforms. If you are not a successful streamer on Twitch, it depends whether you stay or leave to go to another platform that complements more what you create as content. If it's a variety games, it makes sense to go to a website that support variety of games like Twitch or maybe YouTube. If you are more into the creative aspect of, I don't know, like smart crafts or some other things that is within the creative content, Facebook can actually be a really good, because there is a lot of them that they scroll through videos like that and they just stop and watch someone creating something that's more interesting on Facebook audience than Twitch. I'm not saying you won't find success on Twitch by doing that. It's just they are more known to do that on Facebook by older people like our parents and so ever. But you don't live stream as a daily job on Facebook. Very few people to do that. Oh, there is a lot. They grew the past 2 years by a lot. They make a lot of money. Not like money that you will find on Twitch, but they do make quite a lot of money over there. Somehow. How many ads do they run? Jesus Christ.
Do you think platform loyalty is stupid? Yes. Platforms aren't loyal to you. You should not be loyal to platforms. Good question.
True.
Yeah.
True.
They don't give a fuck about you.
Yep. Only your money.
Unless you're under paid contract with them and they're paying you every month to be there and they're providing you benefit and you have an AM that's dedicated to you, they don't give a fuck about you. So why the fuck should you should be loyal to them? It's just a transaction, bro. It's business.
Business.
Like, don't get your identity caught up in it. Like, I bleed purple. I'm like a fucking Twitch streamer. Like,
never.
They don't care. Like, right? There's like nobody at Twitch got your back. See, you mentioned follower count.
It took me for a while to figure it out, but hands down, agree. Yeah.
Consider all of the places where Pokey is getting followers from, and this is an example of why diversification is so important. Not a day goes by where
you're gonna go check her Twitch. Gonna check her successful YouTube channel that she does exclusive YouTube videos that have nothing to do with the streams that she does. And there's times that, of course, creates content out of the stream. I'm not saying that she goes a step ahead and creates exclusive YouTube videos. She makes Instagram exclusive content, grabbing her phone and saying hello, some other shit.
I think the transference to Facebook will be successful, and I think they will mostly absorb Mixer's market share. I mean, 0% of 0 is still 0, right? No, I'm kidding. But like, they'll get a decent amount of users from this. It won't be insignificant. It'll continue their growth. And
it's going to be a growth. It's not going to be the most insane amount of growth, but it's going to be, they had nothing, now they have more, you know?
And I think Facebook will have like a healthy upward trend.
It will.
But they won't
It will hit
be
the cup.
like gods. They're not. They're going to be number 3. What the market is doing as a whole shouldn't necessarily inform your decision, because like just because Facebook is only 8% of the market share.
Content matters. What is popular, like what you do in what platform, and why the size that they are, because of what content.
Versus Twitch, which is 61% of the market share, doesn't mean that you can't have a huge platform on Facebook. You can have 20K viewers on Facebook. Having 1,000 viewers on the website is statistically impressive if you look at the macro stats, but there are a lot of people in the top categories with that kind of viewership.
Top categories.
So don't think that you can't stream on a place like Facebook, or you can't create content on a place like there because you're small or whatever. Like it's same for like viewers and stuff like that. Like, you know, you just have to be cognizant of these things. The number of people that are already consuming gaming content on YouTube compared to Twitch, it is unfathomably larger.
I just never use YouTube gaming page. It's not as friendly as other things. You get more videos recommended to you than live streams. So I may have watched, I'm gonna lie, I kinda watched a lot of casual, just browsing through YouTube and just clicking on a live stream, while on Twitch I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't just browsing through, oh, let's watch this. Didn't really happen because they don't offer anything else other than streaming. So you go to Twitch for stream, that's it. But you can take a chill time, you watch a YouTube video, and without you realizing, you end up into a live stream. YouTube is just doing well, man.
And by the way, this was 2 years ago, and the Twitch thing happened last week. so there's no contest, right? YouTube has grown over 300% since then. YouTube is the sleeper, and everybody is sleeping on YouTube. Everybody, man. People are sleeping on YouTube because I've explained this before. Twitch is very insular. The people that watch Twitch tend to think that like this is the only thing out there and that's it. But there's so much. There's so much, man. YouTube has nowhere to go but up. And I think I've talked about in previous videos that I think that a lot of content creators are switching over. One of the things that is like a big flag for me that I'm noticing is a lot of streamers are moving over to Twitch from Twitch, and they are getting better viewership results on YouTube. So Courage JG, for example, who was like an 8 to 10K viewer streamer on Twitch, which is impressive, is like a 20 to 25K streamer on YouTube, and particularly during like Fortnite events can be up to like 200.
It's because of Fortnite.
100,000 people. And I want you to imagine that. 200,000 people on an individual stream. And also, there were individuals on YouTube that were getting 500,000 people on Fortnite. And in fact, I think Laser...
I wanted him to compare something that is not that saturated like Fortnite. It's not like the top 10. Top 5. I guess that's the example that I can get for now, unless I do my own research.
One streamer had 900,000 viewers, and the viewers on YouTube are classified the same as they're classified on Twitch. It's the exact same number, 900,000. That is unheard of on Twitch. Individual streamers getting that kind of viewership, that's because they're leveraging the power of the platform, and they're simultaneously leveraging the power of the existing user base. So someone like Ninja that has 23 million subscribers on YouTube
will make more sense to go to YouTube.
Is going to be massive if they stream.
Oh yeah.
So there is an enormous amount of potential.
I really do believe Ninja will go to YouTube. I said like yesterday that I think he will go back to Twitch where his friends are. But knowing Ninja and what he is looking for in his career, which is following money, that's pretty much what he does. He will go to YouTube. There is a very, very, very high chance that he's going to end up on YouTube. Route undoubtedly will be on Twitch. But Ninja, I think, will go to YouTube. Hold me on that. Ninja will go to YouTube. As weird as it sounds. Unless he says, hey, that's enough. All right, we got 30 millions from all of this. It's time to relax a little bit. Let's go with my friends.
YouTube tells me to watch videos that I didn't even know I was interested in.
Yep.
Okay, they're like, hey, you want to learn why like Anakin actually fell to the dark side, and like I'm like, yeah. They're like, and what he really thought of Darth Sidious. I'm like, yeah, I do want to know that. And they're like, well, I got you, bro. Here's your video, right? Like,
This is so true, man. YouTube they know, right? They know. I can go to my YouTube feed right now and I can see at least one video that I will be like, huh. Yeah, I want to watch that. I want to learn that. We didn't eat food for 9 years. Busted. Makes you say, I want to watch that. Getting that big mic out of your face. This one. It makes me think, can I do that? Click. That's 2 videos so far. The third one is this over here. What? He made another video about animation versus Minecraft a week ago? That's 3 clicks over there. Those 3 clicks would take you to another 100, dude. They know. Like, even scrolling down there, I can see myself clicking on a lot of these videos and be like, I want to watch that. Yeah, I want to watch that. And they just keep you in their platform. What I wanted to say earlier was the fact that I don't really see any, live streams over here recommended to me, which I think is just by maybe browsing in your right side. Maybe you get a live stream recommendation, but for sure this is a video platform. I don't know how you get recommended live streams. That's something that I don't know.
That's crazy that it can do that. It's for a lot of people consume YouTube that way. You can't consume Twitch that way. The way that you consume Twitch is going to your following page of people you've already discovered and then going and checking who's on, right? Like, Twitch does not do a very good job of recommending you other streamers. Usually you find that out through collaborations. So it's like if you're watching one streamer and then that other streamer comes on with that streamer and you go, oh, I like this streamer, you might go check out their channel.
Not often.
But it's a very different way of consuming things. Things that they have done in the past, the recent memory, like the Twitch Council and things like that, are literally giant memes. The company at a top level is not running well.
Nope.
But it's important to note that it is owned by a great company, which is Amazon, and I suspect that changes are coming. But again, that's not in the scope of this discussion. There's so many good people that work at Twitch that are just fantastic people that I'm so grateful are around. Love those people. So I care about the platform a lot. That's why I'm so harsh on it, because I hope that they can take, not that they specifically, but I hope that the people that do make these decisions at Twitch can, make those decisions and be better.
Personally, I don't give a fuck. It might be Twitch today, it might be YouTube tomorrow. For me, it doesn't do a change because they have proven to me multiple times that they don't care about me. Why should I care about the platform that doesn't care about me, the individual? They have done nothing the past 4 years for me to be thankful for. So that's about it. I love the community, my community, but that's about it. They didn't provide their community for me. They found me somehow.
Today is the most exciting time ever by far in the history of live streaming. It is a crazy time to be alive and to watch all this stuff happen.
No, for me, just sounds like a regular day. Mixer themselves, they never really cared about the community and all of that. They really didn't even care about the platform. They spent 40 million to bring 2 streamers from a different platform instead of giving those 40 million to the ones that they've been already over there. And they weren't getting their paychecks on time, which many streamers reported. What does that tell you? Huh? It's all about the Mixer community. No, it's not. You, Mixer, never cared about your creators. Never. If the first problem comes to you and be like, oh my god, what I do? And you start panic, then you are in a complete bad situation that you need to sit down and think twice before you continue forward. But if you're someone like him, he's like, oh well, yeah, Twitch went down. Well, whatever. Let's go to the next one. Oh, I have already a YouTube channel that is grown and has a lot of content. Let's go live stream over there. That's the clever move to do. But nonetheless, that's going to be the end of this reaction. It's actually pretty interesting topic. And he said a lot of things that I knew and some that I didn't. So for those who are watching on YouTube, well, thank you for watching. You can always join us on the stream where we do this live. And sometimes I don't. I make it in my room by myself and reacting to other videos. Yeah.